This is a quick review of the chords for the song Black Summer by Red Hot Chili Peppers. So my guess is they're actually probably tuned a little low, but I could be wrong. But we're going to start with an E flat minor. This is on the 6th fret using the A minor voicing from the Cage system. Then we're going to go to a G flat major. Then we're going to go to a D flat major. This is using the A shape. And then we're going to go to an A flat major, which this is using the E shape. Then we're going to go back to E flat minor. Then we're going to do something cool. We're going to go to the A flat minor chord, which is using the E flat minor shape. So here we go back to that A flat, but instead of having my middle finger down, we're going to lift it up and play that A flat minor chord. Then we go back to E flat minor. Then we go to G flat. And we're going to go to D flat. So that's the main part of the verse. So it sounds like this. And then they basically repeat that. But then the second time through, when we get to the end of it, when we're going into the chorus, instead of playing a D flat at the very end, we're actually going to go to an E flat major, which is pretty cool. So we've gone from the E flat minor to the E flat major. So I'll play that part second time through. Whoops, right to that. Then A flat minor. Then we're going to go to E flat major. And they're going to build up to the chorus. Okay, so for the chorus, we're going to go B, although what I would probably normally call this, but since this is for my beginner students, I don't want this to confuse you. If we're going to stay in the appropriate key, I would call this C flat major. But anyways, right now we're going to call it B. So this is using our A shape on the 2nd fret of the A string. Okay, so this is a B chord when we play it here. And then we're going to go to G flat, D flat to E flat. And then we're going to go G flat, A flat, E flat. Okay, so if I take it from that build up, I have my E flat. Okay, that's a quick rundown, very straightforward. Not 100% sure like what the voicings are that John Petrucciani is using or what their tuning is, but that's the chords, and that would get us through the song. All right, have a good time with that, and I will see my students later. Bye.